Hello. I had to leave it because it reminds me of Natalie's homework hat on Facts of Life with the lightning bolts. I love wonky things. I did make a bad decision though, putting this on like this with my wet hair. I already got like 5 cowlicks. This is not gonna help that disarray. Oh well. It's been a good morning. I've been up for 3 hours already because the stomachs of my critters are on it. They got a clock in themselves. Benny's been getting up at like freaking 6:10, 6:15, and I lay there and try to get him to chill because if he starts getting all squirrely, then Luna hears. And then she's like, "Alright, turn on my nature shows. Let's get this day on the go." And so I've been going to bed at 10. Lots of sleep, or laying down at 10. I'll usually listen to a bedtime story, or try to. Good stuff happening. I got to listen to, this morning I took some time and listened to some Alan Watts and his take on communication. And the way I see it, communication for me is just relating from one person to another and having that heart connection, because that's what being a human is about. That recognition of I see me and you, and that's how intimacy is sprouted from. That's the good part of it. The bad part of it is when people prey on that and then take it and keep it for themselves, which belongs to them, that essence, that taking of what is not yours, it's not going to be okay anymore, because the numbers are recognizing each other and they're going to stick up for their friends. So the day of the bully is being, I see a sunset. It's like the sun going, gone. That's the bully. I don't think the sun is the bully. Moon's moving into Scorpio soon at the end of April, May. There's so many readers that read, like, they get their information from different places, and I get my information from all different kinds of places, so sometimes the numbers don't line up. So I mean, we try to be as specific as we can, but we can only dial in as much as with the data that we get. And people are coming into their integrity or stepping out in their shadow as having lack of it. Across the board, everywhere you look, there's exposure. Some are really surprising me. That's the good thing about living as a human being, is you're never freaking surprised, because whether it's idiocracy or breaking a rock in half just right, little glass stone. I get these in my creek. It's right next door. I always know that they're going to be there. I listen to my knowing and I go down. Boop. This one's broken half. They travel in twos. I might not find the twos on the same day. I'll find one and then know that the second will be coming in a couple of days, and there they are. I have a few. Hopefully soon it'll warm up and I can start sunning outside. It's been so rainy. It's like every time I open the door, the rain is falling, and it's just that's 16 wet feet giving me extra chores. Blech. Can't be lazy anymore. So I will like it when it rains less, then I can spend less time on floors and wet dog feed. But anyway, some other good stuff. What else? This is what I get for making notes. I got to go have a little taste of a time machine this morning. I got some fruit punch. I was hankering some fruit punch for some reason. I haven't had fruit punch in a long time, just like regular fruit punch. I've been drinking a lot of juice, but not the fruit punch Friday, so I'm like, alright, fruit punch it is. So I went up to the market late last night. Usually I go up, I'm done with the market time by like 3 o'clock in the afternoon if I have to go. And I rarely go at night because I just don't really see the point. And it was rainy, but I wanted juice. And I wanted to make hamburgers today, which I'm going to try this. I'm going to make a hamburger, and I'm going to put in my hamburger patties taco seasoning. And then, instead of mayonnaise, I'll put on one bun sour cream, and then on the other one, either refried beans or black beans, and then lettuce, tomato, and some onion, and make taco burgers. That's what I'm going to do. I'll let you know how it turns out. Maybe I'll take a picture of it and post it on my Insta Snap. So, music feels extra good lately. And there's so much of it, the festivals around. I hope you all find a festival. I was thinking Snoop Dogg's going to be down in Eugene on the 21st, and it seems like if it's like freaking it's like less than an hour from my house. It seems like it'd be rude not to go, at least to walk around the streets, maybe run into them. I have fortune like that stuff like that happens to me. So, who knows? Super Trooper 2s is also coming out. That's going to make me laugh out loud. Those boys have been hanging out with Willie Nelson, so I wonder what they've been doing. Anyway, it's the season to brighten and lighten and fill your cup. Just be sure to fill it up with wholesome, clean things, because it's going to be worse if you're tainting it with some low vibrational nasty stuff. People aren't getting it. That's alright. More parking places for me. For every reaction, there's a positive or negative reaction. Or I don't know that saying. I'm not going to say it. I don't really want to. For everything that happens, something else happens. Be sure the trickle-down effect that you are trying to create is that of something good to add to the world. The world needs it. It's gonna be, you're just not gonna want to be a dick so much anymore. Unless you're plastic and that's what you live for. You're just a freaking pawn on the chessboard, freaking taking up space, freaking regurgitating the things that you've heard and you've heard your parents say and your freaking political parties regurgitate. I'm glad to see the CBD, the proposal being made to be incorporated into the VA system. Then next what I'd like to see is that brought open to the public sector, and then what I'd like to see with that is the benefits of the taxes going to the local communities and not to perpetuate more wars and or creating more veterans. There would be no post-traumatic stress if you would just stop sending people to your rich boy chess game. I am curious to see what the consequence of Syria this last time is. Yep, that one I hope I get to see. So, I'm going to end up on a light note because Tucker's coming in and he's being staunchy. He's going to be a staunchy piggy, but this was my time shooting fruit. It took me right back to freaking Lassen View. The first week we moved to Reading. We moved there because my mate does that from school, and then we drove for 8 hours, 9 hours, and said, okay, here we live. So my first week of school, I remember drinking the teacher asked me to, because I was painfully shy, and I would just hang out in the classroom when everyone else went out and played, and help the teacher hand out, get ready for afternoon punch and pretzels, and that's what this punch tastes exactly like, that punch that I help pour in the cups. Trying real hard not to spill, because being a weird, clumsy kid, I spilled a lot of stuff. But good luck to y'all that are healing your inner child. Keep self-soothing, stay hydrated. I don't recommend sunscreen. It's just me. I think that shit causes cancer, but whatever. What else? Come here. Come here. Shut it up, my brother. Let's say hi and then we'll sign off. He said, Mama, just shut up, Mama. Just no more paparazzi, Mama. Mama, that's enough. The end. Mama, stop it. Mama.